We are looking at the Worx WG545.4 leaf blower, electric leaf blower. Let's go ahead and unbox this. Looks like we have a box in a box. Alright, looks like we're going to open it up to this side here. Brand new. I got this because I bought for the first time ever. I've always been a gas powered person, but I bought an electric trimmer last year, and that sucker worked really well. It's a Worx product as well. So I thought I'd give this Worx leaf blower a shot. It's hopefully going to be a lot easier to get out and use on the spur of the moment when you just want to get up a few leaves or debris, as opposed to getting my big gas powered one out and having to start it up and warm it up and all that. This should just be ready to go. All right, got some directions here and lots of pieces. So I'm going to get this all unpacked, and we're going to charge the battery and see what everything, all the attachments and accessories do with this. Let's take a quick look at what all comes with this. I have the accessories manual out here, so we'll just see what all is here. Alright, so we got the wide nozzle, and I've looked at this before I bought it and can't figure out exactly what you use this for. It kind of looks like a vacuum, or a part for a vacuum, but as far as I know, this thing only blows. It does not suck. So I'm not really sure what I would use this for here. And then we have the dust brush. Again, seems like a part to a vacuum, but this is only going to blow. Then we have the inflator nozzle, which I believe, which one is that now? Well, the inflator nozzle is going to be inside here. Let's take a look at this real quick. Should have already had this open, but we have nothing but time in our hands today, right? Obviously, you get the little mesh net carrying bag there, or whatever you want to call it. We got a bunch of little attachments here. Looks like we have another duster to blow. Got some adapters. I know this is a clip that holds some of these pieces. Not really sure how yet, but I'll figure it out. Looks like right there. And we have a very small nozzle for blowing. Almost looks like you could use that on a computer, but I don't think I'm going to run this into my house and blow off my computer. So those two attachments go onto this clip here. This clip obviously goes onto something. We have a extension hose, which is flexible. We have the extension is what I'm going to call it. I don't even see it on the parts list here, but that's going to go right onto the main unit there. It's probably what I'm going to use the most for blowing my leaves and whatnot down my driveway. That's pretty much what I got this thing for, like I said. We got this here, which is a deflation cover. Not really sure what that's for yet either. We will discover what that's for as we go. And this other piece, do we cover that? A short tube. So this is a short tube. Looks like it takes some of the attachments on there. Again, I'm not sure what all this stuff does. Mainly, I'm probably just going to be using this as a blower. That's it. For your sidewalks and driveway or whatnot to deck. I don't see that I'm going to use the rest of this stuff really. It's probably just going to be stored away and forgotten about. Also with this, I did get the 20 volt 4 amp battery and charger. Cost a little more to have that included in the kit, but it was a lot cheaper than buying this set without the battery and then buying the battery separately. From what I saw, it was a lot cheaper. And I do have another battery that I use that came with my grass trimmer, but I figured why not have two batteries and I don't have to keep switching back and forth, and it was cheap enough. So all right, I'm going to try to figure out a little more about how this stuff works so I can give you a little better insight later. And again, we got to charge the battery even to get this thing going, so I'll come back and let you know how long it took to charge the battery and see what I've actually learned about all these accessories. Just thought I'd show you real quickly. I was able to get all the accessories right into this nice little mesh bag here. So easy to hang this up somewhere and just store it if you don't need any of this stuff. All right, the battery is charging, and blinking green means charging. When it's solid green, that means it is charged. One thing to mention is that the nice thing about the Worx system is that the batteries and chargers are all interconnectable. So I was able to just throw this brand new battery onto my charger that came with my weed trimmer, grass trimmer, whatever you call those things these days. And I can keep the other one that came with it brand new as a backup in case this one ever goes bad. I'll be back to let you know how long it took to charge this battery out of the box. The battery is fully charged. It took about 1 hour and 39 minutes. It doesn't indicate in the manual how long this charge will last, but I guess that depends on what you're using it in and how you're using it. If it's any indication, the battery on my weed whacker, the Worx weed whacker that I bought last summer, I only charged it once and used it about 4 to 6 times, and when I put it away for the winter, it was still charged. So hopefully this battery will last many hours. One cool thing in this battery is it has a little button on it that you can press that will show you how charged your battery is. Obviously this one's fully charged. It's got 3 illuminating green lights. I don't know if my other battery in my Worx weed whacker has the same feature. I don't remember noticing it, but it very well could. Either way, it's something for you to look for if you are buying a new battery. This really comes in handy because you can check it at any time and see if it's ready to be charged or not. Attaching the battery to the device is fairly simple. You just basically slide it on there until it locks and it's ready to go. Let's go ahead and give it a little demo run here. Okay, let's take this baby for a little test run. I have some light debris in the back of my house here. We're going to go ahead and see what it does. Unfortunately, the demonstration I just showed you wasn't the best because I don't have a lot of debris on my property yet here this year. We're just coming out of getting over winter here in Minnesota, and things are still a little bit frozen. But through the summer, I got a constant debris falling from all the trees I have on my property. leaves, dirt, pebbles, twigs, and I have a big long driveway, a deck, a patio area, and a lot of rock area, river rock area that I like to keep tidy. And this thing is going to come in, it's going to be my best friend for the summer, I think. It's lightweight, can use it on demand. After I did the demonstration video of this blowing some stuff around my patio area, I did use it a little bit more, and I can already see that this is going to be just a great tool for my situation anyway for the summer. I like to keep things tidy, and this is quick and easy to use as opposed to like my big backpack blower, which is just kind of tedious to get out of the shed and start it up and attach it. And that thing works great for doing fall cleanup when you're pushing, you know, piles of leaves 3 or 4 feet high. This isn't going to be something that you're going to use for that, but to maintain the aesthetics of your property, this is going to be just perfect. And it seems like every morning I wake up, I've got debris swirling around out in my driveway and patio area. I usually went out with a broom and swept it up that way, which is time consuming and tedious. This thing is going to solve all that problem. As I stated before, I'm probably just going to use this as a leaf blower. It does come with lots of other attachments, and I'll show you what those are all about here in a minute. But I can just grab this thing off the shelf, turn it on, and start cleaning up. A lot of times I have company coming over at the spur of the moment, and I just like to have at least my patio area looking nice and clean, and this will clean that up in just a couple minutes, if not even seconds. You'll still have to, you know, sweep up the debris and put it in your container or whatever you use, but that's going to be, no matter what kind of leaf blower you use, you're going to end up in that same situation. Very impressed with this. I'm going to leave some links in the description of where you can, or at least a link in the description where you can buy this, where I bought it from. It should give you the option of purchasing this with a battery or without, depending on your needs. It's just, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. It's not a powerful tool, but it's going to keep your property tidy, if that's what you're looking for, with very little effort at all. I'm very impressed with this. As I said, it's going to be my friend for the summer. So we'll get into the accessories a little bit here, and I'll show you what I can about that. So I don't want to waste too much time on the attachments. It would be too time consuming to demonstrate each one. There's a handy little page in the manual here that basically describes how to assemble and, or I should say attach and use the attachments, and some ideas of what to use them for. You have the short tube application here, which I could see maybe blowing out the interior of your car, or they show here blowing dust off of a table, or maybe your circular saw area, you know, just blowing things out with the short tube there. They have the dust brush application. Again, short. It's short, but it has the brush at the end of it. They show it kind of using it to blow out your windowsills. Don't know if I would do that in my house or not. Probably just create more dust in the house than what it was worth. I generally would use a vacuum for something like that. You have the dust tube application, which is the same as the dust brush, but it's a small tube. And here they show blowing off your circular saw, but I could see this more for like maybe in your car around your dashboard or something with the little brush tip on it, blowing, cleaning out your car. They got the detail brush. Actually, this other one was a tube only. This is the small tube as well with the brush at the end of it, and they kind of show you detailing around a car, all the cracks and crevices on that. So lots of attachments. One I don't see that they're showing in here. Oh, here we go. On the next page, you have the air nozzle inflator. So that would be to inflate maybe some of your summer swimming pools or balls or whatever you use. Quick and handy. I usually use an air compressor, but maybe I'll try this out instead. Yeah, they demonstrate inflating a ball here. You got the air deflator application. Not sure what that's for. Attach the air deflation cover. Yeah, don't know what that's for, to be honest with you. And then we got the wide nozzle, which looks like the head of a vacuum. And again, they're showing that as being used to blow off the debris or dust off of a car. Again, I can't really see using these attachments too much. My purpose of buying this was for a leaf blower, and that's primarily what it's going to be used for. But if you have use for these other attachments, they give you plenty of them. Another use for this, for me anyways, is going to be to blow out my garage. I get a lot of dust and dirt, debris flying through here. I got a front door and a back door, so the wind comes through here and constantly have dust on the floor. This is going to blow my garage out with no problem at all. Again, for a lightweight, easy to use, on-demand leaf blower, this is the ideal product. I'm going to have some fun with it this summer, and hopefully I'm going to have a lot cleaner property because of purchasing this as well. So anyways, please feel free to subscribe, look at my other product reviews. I try to do honest and average person reviews on the stuff that I buy, and there's also a link in the description where you can check this item out as well. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.